Hi, hello. I'm here. I want to make a quick video talking about trade ups in CS2 because I've been seeing a lot of people in the community kind of using this tool, the trade up spy trade up calculator, for basically like what the best trade ups are for coverts, for knives and gloves. And I think that while this site is great and I do use it myself, there are some things that you need to pay attention to that are very important when determining if you think a trade up is worth it for you to do. Now, early on in the update, there were skins like the MP9 Starlight Protector that were very cheap, especially on Steam. And as people figured out that the ROI was good on the trade ups, the price slowly started to rise. Not even slowly, it just really started to fucking rise. And so the first thing you have to be careful of on the site is the most obvious one, which is price. MP9 Starlight Protector, it claims is $79. So if you're buying straight off Steam, 98 lowest bid. Even if we did this shit right now, ROI is fucking ass. Now, if we deleted all of them and we gave it the actual price, you're probably getting it for even more if you're on Steam. It's just disgusting. So even if there are better trades, I'm sure there are better RI trades right now. For things like, I think this one's still good. Yep. This one with the Cyrexes is still good, but on the market, I believe Cyrexes are still in field test. Oh my Jesus Christ, 220. My investment's going great. So if these are 220, it's dog shit. So obviously that's the first thing you want to be careful of. The second thing you want to be a little mindful of is sometimes these prices are wrong, especially ones with things that have phases. So if we go back to the, Dopplers with phases and stuff like emerald gems. So if we go back to this, we see butterfly gamma Doppler. There's a 3.3 chance, but there's approximately a 1 in 10 chance of getting the butterfly knife emerald gamma Doppler, which is 12K. Obviously the price is low, but it will shoot this price up maybe 2 or 3,000. My math isn't great. Obviously it applies to these as well, these gamma Dopplers as well, but the price hike isn't as high for those. So you have to keep that in mind. So this 76%, well, it probably is still 76% because these prices are higher. Now the second thing I want to talk about is people are monkeys, especially in this community. So the prices on the Steam community market where you can buy a Starlight Protector or any covert and trade it up immediately are so much higher than third-party websites like Float, where you see, I'm gonna even refresh this page, $50. Minimal wear, $52. Field tested $55, $60. Minimal wear. It's almost like it's so much more expensive on the Steam market, almost 80, 90, even 100% more expensive to buy these items on the Steam market because people want to gamble so bad that they will pay so much overpay just to be able to trade up the items immediately. And that's so important for people who are patient, who people think, if you think that the prices of knives and gloves won't plummet nosedive in the next week before you do a trade up, you should always be buying your coverts on Float or on third party websites. Buff is even better if you can get access to that. The prices on Buff are even better than the prices on Float. And so, what have I been doing? I've just been buying more and more coverts on Float. I obviously won't be selling them on Steam, but eventually the knife prices need to go down or the covert prices overall need to go up. And in my opinion, the knife prices, even through all these coverts gambling and all these knives being unlocked, the knife prices still remain consistent. Butterfly knife lore. Whatever. Random knife you can get from trade ups that people are spamming in the most common condition field tested. 875. This shit's still going up. This is on its way. It sold 1.1k. It was sold today, or it's technically yesterday because it's November 2nd now. But 1.1k sold. It's almost back to its full price. The butterfly lure is almost back to its full price, and other knife skins are following with it. So, if these knife skins keep going up, and the liquidity of people selling on Steam because they don't want fucking Steam balance, and they want to cash out for real money, goes down, this Steam price will go up even more, and what the hell? And the price on float is going to increase as well. Let's look at my favorite, my baby, the M4A1 SRX. Infield tested. 167. 167. I was buying these shits for $90, $80, $90, 167 on float. They're gonna keep going up if the knife prices stay the same. That's the biggest caveat, but I think that's the best risk, or that's the risk I need to take. I think it's a good bet. And so when you're doing these trade ups, be careful. What is the right price? Double check everything that you are adding. Is it the right price? No, it's not the right price. And hey, if you are getting them on floats, you're getting them on float for average of $60, and you're doing this, then it's not bad. It's basically a 50-50. These prices are, for the most part, right if they're not gems. So you would have to bump up these gems slightly by a couple percent because of the chance of hitting the emerald, but everything else is mostly okay. I think you should still double check it. But if you see creators doing these videos on this site and using this as an ROI calculator, you just need to be really careful about how you go about these, because these trade ups are very expensive and they cost a lot of money. So you don't want to be gambling in a way that's losing for you. You want to be, if you're doing it for entertainment, you want to at least be at a 50-50. So yeah, always keep that in mind. Thank you and take care.